Like
life. It's not.
Ronald.
Oh.
Ronald.
What is going on?
You.
Me? Okay,
You,
t-shirt.
Captain.
Jeez, where did you
Like
find
that?
that?
1984, baby.
94. I was still back in
It's my
Romania.
dad's shirt. I still got it today.
That
What's
is
up?
funny.
You like that?
Yeah, we gotta change this to.
Yeah, this one's squeaky as
makes a
anything.
lot of noise.
So
Every
a
time
couple
you-
things that are squeaky in this
Yeah,
house.
it's got. Oh, me? Come on now. I don't think so. I've used a lot of oil this morning. Oh,
Wow, it's a completely different way.
yeah.
Let's talk about the Titan
Okay.
oil,
All right.
coconut butter.
Yeah.
Coconut.
So let's let some people jump on here. Hello, everybody.
Now let's get into this.
Why?
Let's not wait.
You don't
Let's
wanna
rock
wait?
and roll, man.
You're
No,
so
no.
patient. See what happened?
That went down on a pipe.
Don't talk.
Don't
back
mix
to
your
me.
cocaine with
Yeah.
water.
Don't back talk me here because you're gonna get it.
Are you speaking English today?
Yes.
Okay,
Hello. So we're doing a Q&A today, right? Looks like.
we are. We're jumping on this bad boy. And wow, that escalated quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
Sure
that.
did.
Look at the people around the
They're
world.
jumping up. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Love it. Love it. Love it.
All
Come on
right.
out, everybody.
We do have a giveaway. Pump X. If you get one, you get the pump for free. And there will be a link right here for you guys. You can click on it right now as you are listening to us and asking your questions. Let me make this clear. This is a Q&A. Please ask questions. As Mona knows, I could talk forever, but I would love to be able to see if Mona and I could answer any questions you guys have.
Yeah, so I mean, I just hope to see some really awesome questions, not like how much you could bench, like some serious question.
Okay,
So,
so with Mona's belief in the fans here, she believes that we're going to get some great questions today, and I'm
Mhm.
hoping the same thing.
Mhm.
We are on all platforms, some from YouTube to Twitch to Twitter to Facebook. So please feel free to ask any kind of questions you guys can. We'd love to answer those for you as we're doing this. I'm going to jump back to the top real quick. And if I'm talking about one concept, don't worry about it. Ask your questions because our team behind the screens is looking at everything and scouring through your questions to make sure that we find some good questions and help you guys out. And again, if you can, ask a question that may be universally helpful for everybody. If you can. If you can't and you got a specific question for you, then do it. I'm okay with that as well.
all right, so here we go.
The hair's on fleek today.
Lord Farquaad. That's exactly what the well, it's close. It's Team America is what we went with.
That's Titan reading. I got him on a
Titans reading. Hopefully he'll come out here and join us in this.
He just woke up, so I give him his time.
Where do you see your future career at this point?
I think the career, the investments will continue, and more so now that I'm really understanding how to make your money work for you. So that will continue our real estate career-wise in the sense of, I guess, health and fitness. I think that's just going to continue to cement itself. And I really would like to, if possible, make it more of not just me, but the complete family. Not just my legacy of Mr. Universe, but Mona's also Miss Universe. And then us trying to raise this metahuman. So I'm hoping that we all three rise more instead of an individual, just myself and my career. And then for next step with acting is continue. That's not up to me. I'll push it as hard as I possibly can, and hoping that these acting movies and gigs keep coming, and I keep locking them in. Mona, same question for you?
Stop moving.
Sorry.
It wasn't the same question.
Yeah, go for it. Same question for you. Where do you see yourself in your future?
Oh my gosh. I see myself on a boat, like literally retired in like 10 years. And no, I'm just joking. That would never
I'd love
happen.
to see
I
that.
would
I'd love
go
to.
crazy.
I'd love to see you kicked
I
back and
can't,
relaxed.
I can't sit down for like a minute. um, well, you guys know I have a lot on my plate and I absolutely love it. I think if I didn't have that much on my plate, I would go crazy because I am a doer. So I do all the dirty work, I do all the clean work, I do whatever it takes. But again, like Mike said, we like to hustle shoulder by shoulder when it comes to investment and real estate and whatever that might be. And of course, I am not an actress and I cannot talk about my acting career, but I'm
She can't
here
fake nothing.
to I am here to support and push and carry O'Hearn to pursue the acting career that it's been coming. I mean, truthfully, it's just been insane for the past couple of years, and we are continuing to receive opportunities like this. So I think it's a good year. It started an amazing year. Yeah, with the
Here's a good one. Big Rod. Is your intent for people to combine Pump X and Pump Formula? Got my order in last night.
If you like, my goal with that process is, you grab them.
Yeah.
Understand the difference.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Why do I have two? Why do I have one that is blasted
I love
with
that.
stems? And then why do I have one that's not blasted with stems? So this is stem free, and this is, oh, it's going to wake your ass up. So this goes with my philosophy of life and training. So let's go with this. You come home and you're tired. You worked a full day, 9 to 5, 9 to 6, whatever it is. And you get home and you sit down on the couch and you're like, holy shnikes, I still got to go work out and I don't have any energy. I would like you to not override the body to the point where you get injured. And so that's where I would like you to use the non-stim. It gets you enough to get you up, to get you in the gym, and you push it through, but your body is tired. So I wish you guys would understand this. When your body's tired, you're tired. And I don't want you going to that extreme of what you believe you should train at if you're cracked out. So that's the one aspect. Well, then why'd you make this? Why'd you make something that gets you cracked out? Because there's days that you are still in control, even though it is at 400 milligrams of caffeine in the sense. It's like for me, Sunday morning, I wake up, Saturday morning, I wake up and it's leg day and I want to be freaking jacked. But it's a controlled jack because I'm not beat down from the day. I'm not beat down from work. It's a weekend. I had a nice 9 hours sleep and I had my meal. So I can do this and be in control of that hype, but I want to be angry. I want to be that. For me, that's what it kind of gets me angry in the sense of that controlled rage to where I can go train. And then there's days that I'm dieting and I am on the dry out and I'm tired and I got to get to the set. I got to get the training in and I got to keep going. So there's your load. The combination of both, which gets me clear-minded, gives me the energy I need, but I'm still in control. So it's just how I function and how I would like you guys to be smart enough to function in that way instead of
Had a nice month of
always
citrulline.
going crazy. And days that you go, well, I don't want to be subdued or calm and get in a good, decent one. I want to take it up a notch. And so that's why the combination of both through those or choosing one or the other. And then that's us learning. That's you guys kind of going, okay, I got to learn this and I got to figure out what is the best combination for me and what days. Hopefully that answers your question, but that's just basically why I can spit that off like that. It's because it's my true belief on how you should do this at the end of the day. And so for the guys out there that just do these kind of like bang things and they just do 2 or 3 a day all the time, you're just burning out your receptors. And at a certain point, I would rather you not do that. hopefully you're good with that. You guys understood that. And let me know if you guys understood that much deeper than just a basic 20-second get amped.
Here's a question. Have you ever tried a low calorie or intermittent fasting in your career? Somebody
Right
does,
here?
yeah.
A low calorie? Well, I mean, you're always low calorie relative to your body as you get ready for bodybuilding shows. And I started doing bodybuilding shows at 14 years old. So that was over 40 years ago. So yeah, I've done low calorie diets. Intermittent fasting, I do that during the 30-day blitz. And so it's
You've
just a
tried it all.
program.
You've tried it all.
Yeah,
You're
just so you
experienced.
guys understand, anybody
You're
that's here,
experienced.
I've been a champion in bodybuilding and powerlifting since the 80s. I've done and grown with everything. I read a beautiful quote today from, I think it was Ben Franklin. He said, brilliance is the willingness to continue to change and change. So it's not just the willingness, but the ability to change. And I think that's something I really believe in the health and fitness world. I've been able to master, and I continue to change and test and change and test and keep testing exercises, diets, regimens. So I like Benjamin said that because I'm a fan of his. And I do believe that is true. Wisdom is change. Go for it.
How do you stay in a positive mindset? That's a good
Go
question.
for it. This was good for you. Go for you.
I'm always in a positive mindset.
Can you?
I am a problem fixer. In other words, anytime I run into any issues, and you could agree or disagree with me, I like.
Oh, I
fix
agree.
the-
That's why I said for you to answer
yeah,
this.
I like to fix the problem. It doesn't matter how hard, how long, how fucked up the problem is. I like to fix it. So
I got to say one thing though. It is something that you learned at a young age, and we were listening to this today.
Mhm.
We listened to these great stuff. We were listening to actually a poetic and intelligent conversation with your favorite band and
Metallica?
Metallica,
Yeah,
and there's
and Howard
72 seasons, 72 seasons,
Mhm.
and it is about your complete belief system, problem solving. Your whole first 18 years, you develop all these things that are going to stay with you the rest of your life. And you can try to change them after that. But that's where they're all established. And I think Mona's first 72 seasons, until she was 18, she went through such a crazy lifestyle that she had no option about not being motivated.
right.
You
There's
fought
nothing.
and fought and fought.
Yeah.
And so it was a pretty good
Yeah, we grew up
learning.
really happy having nothing. So anytime we added something, it could be the smaller thing that we added. It could be food, it could be clothing, it could be a trip, it could be anything. Anytime we added something, we got happier. So I mean, and I say it's probably best to grow up that way because you get
They talk
you
about
str-
that.
You're so mind strong. It's crazy. And there was times I had businesses in New York, and there were times when, I thought I was going to get, stressed, and I'm like, wow, I'm getting stressed out. Well, I trained my mind, which a lot of people don't do. Why is this guy here? We are live right now on Facebook.
Look at this guy.
So
Look at
don't
this
say
guy.
anything crazy.
Look at this
okay?
guy, everybody. Hey, guys.
Yo.
Hey, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, MySpace. Listen, with someone, because Jeff's obviously not going to do it, and Mona isn't going to speak up and speak the truth. Listen, Mike, what plastic surgery number are you on? Is it 50 or 51?
78.
Oh my God.
Isn't
Yeah,
that funny
78,
that
kid.
people actually say that? It's so funny.
Yeah.
You don't have no more lip left.
I told
Keeps
him
getting tighter and tighter.
he's got to start eating some freaking carbs.
gotta eat.
Yeah, he's got to start eating.
It's too dieted down.
That ain't
Hello. You guys are funny.
So the Evans family went out and did an amazing thing, and we get to watch this amazing family now. So it's a blessing. What's up, stud?
Yeah, Melissa got in trouble, so she's out there hanging out in the back of the acreage.
Are you gonna do the video that I sent you?
What's that now?
Are you gonna do that video that I sent you?
Oh, Mike, we have a better one. Just wait.
Oh,
Okay, but still do that one too, because
Appreciate this. This was all weight loss.
of course it was. Weight loss hero, my girl. She's the brains. and pretty.
okay, because that one's pretty darn funny.
It is good.
Mhm.
It is good. All right, y'all go back to Instagram Live.
We
All
love
right,
you guys.
you like Reagan?
I'm all for Reagan. Not so much Bush. See ya.
Well, he was running the ship. All right, Heath Evans. Again, make sure to go over on Instagram and block him from Facebook. Let's get back to this. Mona is a positive person, and she's positive because of the struggles she had as a kid. I'm created from my habits. I guess, what do they say? Your habits become your, I don't know how they say that, but basically my starting so young in my desire to do what I do, it has set me up to where I know no other. So it doesn't matter if I'm motivated. It doesn't matter if I'm sad. It doesn't matter whatever happens in my life. I will eat my meals. I will train. I will do those things because it's not a discussion for me about any of that. And it's not a discussion for me to wake up tired and go, it's going down. I don't have that debate in my head. And I did that for so long that it just never got to that point. It does make sense to you guys. You guys totally understand that point. Some things you can't, you guys with work, everybody here has probably got a job, right? And there's no debate about you going into work. You get up and you go. It's not something you get to debate. Go
Right.
for it, Mo.
This guy wants to know. He sent $5. Hello, Hot Mike. Do you see a difference between plant and animal protein in regards to muscle growth and recovery? Is one superior to another?
Yeah. The question was great. He said, is there a difference that I find with plant protein compared to animal protein? And yeah, I find that I am such a more of a beast in development of muscle and strength with animal protein. Tenfold for me. Doesn't mean that's going to go down to a person's opinion on what they want to do. Just for me, it's been lucky enough not to waver on that. I know you. She's completely.
I'm not. No
If
comment.
she can, she won't do fish. She won't do chicken. She'll do red meat
I
all day
just
long.
love. Yeah, I love eating meat.
Great question,
it's
though.
nothing better than when it comes to proteins. When it comes to just health wise, for me has been working. I'm almost 50 years old.
What's that?
This
So-
just died on me.
It died.
So are we still not?
No,
We're still
no,
good.
we go,
I got
yeah.
you. Oh, that died on you. Okay.
So we have
Mo,
a guy
your
here that
eyesight,
says,
go for it.
He wants to know the difference, the nutritional difference between fresh salmon vs canned or fresh fish or canned tuna. I mean, tuna and salmon are two different fish.
What's the difference between canned food and
yeah,
fresh
the-
food and
yeah,
stuff like
the
that? Just go on the
nutritional
internet.
difference.
You
Yeah.
could read whatever they want to print
Yeah.
on that. Perfect world, man. If you can get some fresh stuff all the time, for me, I am a cheap SOB. So I will get what is affordable. I'm 100% and always been that way. That's why I look back to my teen years where I had to buy my own food because there was 10 of us. And if you think my parents fed 10 people like me, we're all monsters. If you think our parents who both worked fed us like I ate, you're mistaken. And so I had to cover my own foods. And I am the guy that would find the pasta, egg whites, eggs, whole eggs, tuna, chicken, but I would find the round beef was my go-to. especially when I moved to California, because I moved with a certain amount of money to California. And I had to be smart, regardless of how, because I didn't know how things would turn out. And so my round is like the cheapest, isn't it? Is this still the cheapest? Yeah. So I bet you I'd be curious, and I might do this. I'll check the comparison of round steak to other steaks and the quality of protein and everything. But I was a round steak kind of guy. I was still noodles. Inexpensive is how I lived. And I think that goes 100-fold more than, because salmon can get expensive. So again, it is affordable food relative to the food itself for me and my beliefs.
Do you have other training plans with Billy Gunn videos? You want to do more videos with him about training?
I don't ever want to be around Billy Gunn again.
I knew that answer. I did. I said I
Paul
asked you on
White,
purpose.
100%. But Billy, come on.
Yeah.
Here's another 5 from Mark. How do you deal with haters?
Oh, great question. So
I can't click.
yeah. The question is, how do you deal with haters? And I hope you guys understand this. There's no such thing as haters. So let me explain. There's people you like the value of, right? And there's people that you believe in and go, wow, this guy's principles that he lives by. I value him and his opinion. And so for me, that's people like Frank Zane, Robbie Robinson, The Rock, John Cena. These guys, I value their opinions. And so those guys all send me messages throughout time and just say, keep kicking ass. You're an inspiration. You're pushing it. So that's a good thing, right? Then there's people, like you said, which would be considered, I think, society would consider haters. Anybody that doesn't like you is a hater. Okay, well, you got to understand this. And I posted one today. I took a picture of a guy and put him on my page.
We were looking at that. We're just like, what is this posting? So we read it.
Yeah, and so it's a below average person who is very unattractive.
Oh.
And he's complaining about me. He doesn't like me. He calls me a tool, whatever it is. So that would be your guys' take on a hater. Except the problem is he doesn't even like himself. He doesn't like how he looks. He doesn't like his job, his family, his life, his mom. He doesn't like anything. And then he's complaining about me. So the reason why I say that's not a hater is because his opinion or my understanding of his beliefs is nobody I would listen to. He's nobody that I would go to. He's nobody that I would even care about. And don't even know him. And so him disliking me does nothing to me because of the fact that he's not even a guy that's out there trying. Would it hurt if Robbie Robinson or Frank Zane or Arnold, who sends me great messages, would say, Mike's a lazy ass. I don't like him. He's a pain in the ass. He's a bad guy. That would hurt me.
That would sting.
That would sting because I put value on his
You
opinion.
respect them.
And I respect them.
Yeah.
And so for guys like The Hobbit and Kenny KO and those other kind of guys, The Hobbit's the great guy. Listen, they haven't done anything with their own lives. And so there's nothing there for me to attach value to their opinions of me. It's like, dude, you so wish you weren't you. And so him talking bad about me, that's fine. And you guys, that should be everybody's protocol for all of you. It really should be. It should be if you don't value the guy, you don't know the guy, then it doesn't even matter what they say. And they're not haters. In the studies, I saw the study that almost 50% of people don't like their mothers. That's crazy to me. That's very sad. That's a very sad study. And I don't know where that study came from, and I'll double check that.
Wow.
But it's so sad.
I wouldn't even
I
know
love
what
my
to do
mom.
with myself.
I've lost my mom in time, but I loved her. And I couldn't fathom a person's personality or what they did to make that so. But 50%? So how could I hope that everybody likes me if 50% of society doesn't even like their mom? So That's the main thing here. Don't worry about haters. Don't worry about that kind of stuff. You got to do you. And at the end of the day, even if Arnold said something about me or Robbie Robinson or Frank Zane, I still got to push forward. I still got to live my dream. And so it shouldn't hurt you like I see that it does to people. And that's why it's kind of funny that we posted something yesterday just to troll people. And I'll do that stuff all the time because that's fun. Make sense?
Okay. You know how I deal with haters?
Thank you, though. What's
Yeah.
his name that did that?
Who said this?
Hold on. You know how I deal with haters?
How do you
Michael?
deal with haters?
I don't.
You don't got haters.
No, it's not that I don't got haters. I just don't deal with them. I don't even pay attention. I scroll by them, like when you like see
You
those
don't
little
got
flies, those little flies in the air. That's
Gnats.
Yeah. So we have a guy here. I just put him up there. We will see you at Fitness 1440 in Arizona. That's correct. In Gilbert, Arizona. Is looking forward to meet us. So to meet you. But yeah, we'll be in Arizona, guys. Here
I love it.
on the 29th.
Hey, next weekend I will be in San Jose. Is that right?
We're gonna be in San
Jose.
Yes, that's
At
correct.
the Evo convention. We're going to be doing a lecture. It's this Legends lecture. So please come by the expo, say hi, ask your questions there. It'll be me with my boy Danny Hester, Chris Cormier, Sean Ray will be there, Samir Banut. So it's going to be a freaking fun expo. And I think Victor Martinez as well.
Oh, is he?
I think that is the
Ah.
game plan.
Wow.
Another 5 here.
Who's it from so I can say his name?
Ryan Cobb.
Ryan Cobb.
You're the man, Mike. I want to know, what is your favorite exercise?
Wow, what my favorite exercise? Squats.
Boom.
Yeah,
Nice one.
yeah. It's just if I'm an Aquarius, so I like making things hard on myself, and so squats is the hardest thing there is, and I try to make it so. I try to overcomplicate it, so when I simplify it, I just explode. But squats. Thank you for the question. And I think the person's name before that with the motivation's name was Paul. I just wanted to give you a shout out. Thank you for the question and the donation to the dogs.
Here is another 5.
Is the response back going, I understand about the haters?
I haven't seen it.
Okay. All right.
You're funny. The response back.
5 from Michael Bernard. How much are you enjoying the Baby Don't Hurt Me meme?
Absolutely. Oh man, I absolutely.
How funny is that?
I love it. I love it. It is hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It is absolutely hilarious.
I get surprised because as soon as I think I've seen the funniest one, another one pops up.
Yeah, that I agree with that.
I mean, there's some videos.
I
These
agree.
people, dog,
Kid
like
named Shinari?
they went deep.
Dictionary one?
Is that what the dictionary?
I gotta find that
They
one.
went deep to actually find videos.
I saw
of you.
one yesterday that I freaking loved. They said, please recycle all your bottles.
Oh yeah.
And then it shows this mannequin of water bottles, and he slowly turns, and it's my face on the mannequin, and it's all full of water bottles. I think that's just, first of all,
It's
somebody
creative.
actually made
It's
that.
creative.
And
Come
so
on.
creative.
Yeah.
Teacher, show me your dictionary. Kid named Shinari.
And then I've seen these ones also that I can really appreciate because I dabble as an artist. I did a lot when I was a kid. I haven't done it in decades.
Definitely in 10 years, 'cause I don't see shit.
Oh, you've seen some of my artwork.
Yeah, but I don't see you
anyways.
doing it. You said it's yours, but is it though?
Oh, that's a good point. I went somewhere else with that. But that being said, the artists that do the sketches and put the music to it, I really appreciate that stuff
We're
as too.
just talking about your family and mine, but how creative everybody was in the family, right? And we
Yeah.
said that Titan's got to pick something from from both sides of family because yours had like music and
Our family was very music based.
Writers and-
3 of them were in bands.
yeah.
My brother John, who's the oldest, was in a band that really hit well in Washington called Phase.
Joe's still
and then
playing,
Joe's
right?
still playing and released an album.
Katie did a stand up or something, not stand up.
Katie is theatrics. She's on
She is theatrical.
yeah, she is. But she performed in Washington, and then my sister Rose also. So it's a very musical family and artistic family as well.
Yeah.
I did not get into the music as much as I did the artist. That was my pull. Mom always wanted me to be a piano player because those fingers, they
And
reach.
she was a piano teacher, right?
She was a piano teacher.
Yeah, that's why
And
you
again,
got
she
this
was
one.
an author and writer.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we're related to this one. You ready for this? Great cousin is Thoreau, the famous writer poet. So that was a crazy cool thing to
Fine.
the O'Hearn, our clan, and the Cassidy clan,
Mhm.
because that's the other side.
We got a bunch. 5 from Mark.
Marky,
Mark, are you gonna compete in anything, Mike? Your physique is just insane. Enjoy your vids, man. You know your shit. Much aloha to you both.
thank you, Mark. I appreciate that, my man. I just competed in a movie and a TV show. That's where this body's airing.
Yeah.
Just for the idea of competing, I already dominated. I already won the universe,
That's
Mr. World,
done,
Mr.
yeah.
International, Mr. USA. I dominated that stuff. You've got to, or at least I've got to, after I dominate something like that to that level, I got to move on to the next goal. We have one life, and I am not going to use it all up on just getting on stage. So that is a fact right there.
Belver wants to know, what do you think of weighted pull-ups and dips in bodybuilding?
Oh yeah.
Much of these calisthenics guys look insane just doing such basics.
I like weighted.
Calisthenic guys. You confuse me a little bit
Yeah.
just because you're using terminal. Is this your thoughts on Chad Nichols? No, that's not it.
That's a different one.
But the question is, it's not bodybuilding to do pull-ups and dips with weights. It's weightlifting. Just so everybody understands. The person that probably asked that may be using the term bodybuilding for some reason. It's weightlifting. For me, I love it mostly because of the fact that I'm not. I started with gymnastics as a young kid, and what I loved about it is just to be able to manipulate your body like you do in gymnastics. Then I got bigger and hit puberty, and gymnastics was out the door because it is a very strong but smaller, thinner human
Short guy sport.
Right.
than a 275-pound
But you did-
15-year-old.
You did other stuff. You did wrestling.
So-
you did football, you did-
That's not the point here, though. The point here, though, is that it doesn't really impress me for the smaller guys because I could see it and do it when I was smaller. I like to see these monsters be able to do like a Big Boy. Somebody I think is great. Big Boy's a 330-pound guy. Plus, he's doing about 300, 400 pounds added to him on the pull-ups. That to me, is very impressive. That's like, wow. But for a guy that's 100 pounds going, I did 100 push-ups. It's like, yeah, but you're 100 pounds. Chef Rush, who's a monster of a human doing 2,000 push-ups. My mind is blown. So
Matthew,
I love it.
Matthew Smith just sent money. Just says anything for the animals.
Oh man, Matthew, I appreciate that, my man. All donations here go right to the fund of the fur babies. Momo,
Yeah.
you got one here. Let's see what we got. Let's go over this Chad Nichols.
I don't like to go over stuff.
What are your thoughts on Chad Nichols and his son fucking out Sean Ray? Did you see that at the Arnold? Think
No,
the
I
world
don't
of
care.
you and your wife.
Sean Ray sent me that moments after it happened. He let me know.
Of course he did.
Um,
His fault.
here's the thing. I know that there's a lot of bad stuff in the industry, and I've talked to Chad. I'm friends with him, and I'm friends with Sean Ray. I would rather that not happened. The industry's tough, and people are pushing themselves to the limit, and things happen, and that should stay between those people that do it that way and shouldn't go outside. But it's a society that talks, and so it's unfortunate. I wish it didn't happen, though. That's my final statement. And like Mona says, she's so over anything like that.
Another 5 from Mark. A lot of Marks in the chat.
Mark.
We got Marks all over. I was 455
Whew.
and down to 350. Your videos and instruction really inspired me. I have a bad back, so I don't do squats. Do you like leg presses for gaining size?
Well, Mark, that went from 455 down to 350. Is that correct, or close
Yeah,
to?
so-
I was
lost,
4.
yeah.
So his body weight?
Yeah,
Yeah,
his body weight.
Yeah, body weight, I guess.
First off,
Yeah.
dude, man,
Dropped
that's
100.
impressive. What do you got to say about that?
Oh my gosh. I mean, people have a hard time dropping 5-6 pounds. Forget about 105 pounds. We have a few one-on-one clients that lost that amount of weight. And I have so much respect for these guys. I mean, they motivate us in a way,
Yeah,
right? Don't you
Yeah.
feel motivated when you see this changes?
Mark, that's badass, brother.
yeah.
That's badass.
Yes, and drop.
And that's a strong mindset, because no matter what, you keep pushing, and eventually you're going to see the changes. And when you see the changes, well, you are more motivated than anything else in life. But
That's so huge.
you
man.
have a few months there that you're not going to see shit. You're not going to see anything. And that's when people give up, but if you don't give up and you keep pushing, that will pay off. So people like that, much respect.
Yeah, Mark, and then your second question is, you can't squat now. Let me just say this. I'm guaranteeing that you're going to come back to me in a year or so when you're about 250, 225, and you're going to go, I'm squatting. I like leg press? I love leg press.
I love leg
You
press.
said something. You said, do you like leg press for size? I don't. I wish you would not worry about that. And what I mean by that is you're 350. So you still, my belief is that you still have room to slice down, and you should slice down. And that being said, I don't think you need to worry about building your legs up. I think you just need to retain some of the muscle that you have as you continue to slice down, and just get down. Just get down to that goal body weight, whatever that goal body weight is. So do not focus on, does leg press work? Shouldn't be your question. Sorry. It should be, is leg press a great option for me because I have a bad back?
Right.
And my answer is
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It's going to help you retain that muscle that's in your legs. But continue to diet down and get down to that goal weight, whatever that goal weight. And please let me know what the goal weight is, as long as we're on here.
And also remember, leg press is not, you just go there and you just do one type. You could use your fit positions and just do so many different leg press exercises. So we have a lot of those exercises on YouTube. Mike puts stuff like that up all the time. So check out all those YouTubes. It's so good.
Holy
You always
sheesh,
fix my
this is
soda.
good.
But yeah, I mean, you have options. You could hit your quads, you could hit your hamstring, you could hit your glutes, you could do so much. So leg press, I love a leg press machine.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that.
Mhm.
And again, you're impressive, brother. Any more donations? Okay. Thank you for the donations again, everybody that's here. Which one is this? Okay, that was the weighted dips. I'm just looking for the donations one. I want to make sure that we answered everybody, guys. Thank you so much. And now we're gonna Mo, with your eyesight, can you?
Sir?
Yeah, I always go back to Washington because I guest pose at the Emerald Cup and at the Ironman.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't go back up there for like Seafair or Pike Place Market or anything like that, or the Space Needle.
That's funny. That one.
Or the
Okay.
Weedle on the Needle, which Mona doesn't know about, the Weedle on the Needle.
I don't know. What you don't know, don't hurt. So
Who's this guy? Does anybody know who this guy is?
he's came here. He turned into a duck and he dropped some eggs. That's all I see.
That's what it is. Duck eggs, huh? Look at my boy trying to be funny.
Clark, come
Oh,
on.
come on.
You know you should come and see your
Dude.
godson for God's sake. He's as tall as you. Jesus.
Yeah, that's me. I can't wait till that happens. Titan hits 9. He's
I
taller than Clark.
know. Isn't that funny? Oh gosh. Probably Clark is like, no, that's not funny.
Yeah, my man. Hope you are doing well. No, not at this stage, because it'd be just a one-dimensional conversation at this stage. It wouldn't get anything beneficial from it.
That's my Clark. That's Clark Barkham.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that so close though?
Wow, that's what I say.
Yeah, because yeah, it is. It's in Bartram and Barkham. I mean, it's like almost the same thing.
But not.
Yeah.
All right. Mona?
Yeah?
You gonna help us out here with the eyesight?
Yeah. Click on. Let me see. Go down. Okay, so I send you all my Mona positive power from Tahiti. Thank you, Ken. Positive power from Ken. Can you sing this, "Baby Don't Hurt Me"? No, not yet,
I
not
was
yet.
singing it yesterday, guys.
Yeah.
You're gonna sing it when
It
when
might
you're
be
gonna.
on.
Here's 5
Let me do it. Let me do
Camel
it so I could
Harris.
get it.
Once the rattlesnake bit Mike, after 5 days of excruciating pain, the snake finally died.
Oh, I like that one. I like that.
All right, we'll sing the song.
Okay,
Oh.
sing.
Baby, don't hurt me no more.
Ooh.
What
Ooh.
is love?
All right, Mike.
Yeah. Baby, don't hurt me no more.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Hey, baby.
Yeah. Where's my money now?
Yeah, give me it.
Um,
I'll strip with it.
what is Karen called Europe? America. Okay. I don't see anything. Any questions? Yeah, I think we're
All
pretty
right,
good
we're finishing
here.
up,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Just anything else
Yeah.
here?
Thank you all for checking in with us today here. Thanks for joining the live. And
Just
Yeah.
a couple more seconds here. Don't want to miss anybody.
yeah, it's no questions. It's really comments.
Hey, thanks for hanging out, guys.
but
I
yeah.
appreciate that. That's those are record numbers going on right now on this live, which we appreciate, and we appreciate you guys. We're having fun with this. Let's keep going. Let me just really finish this out real quick on we're Titan Challenge 4. Most of the Titan crew is on the Titan Challenge 4, and that is available right there on any of my links from my pages on Instagram. And Jeff, will you just throw down Michael Hearn on here? And can't you can? And then Titan meal plans. Make sure that you guys are on point, and we'll be checking in here in another week with all of you Titan crew members. Right?
Yeah.
Let's go over. Let's go over where they're looking. And so, what Mona and I will do is go over your check-ins and make sure that the body's moving in the right way. The training is on point and you're moving in the right directions with how you're training. Along with it's available for you if you decide to choose it, is you can put videos up of your form, squats, bench, deadlift, curls, lunges, whatever that form is that maybe you have questions about, like, hey, squats is hurting my back, it's hurting my knees. Can I show you the video so you can kind of govern it? And so we are your personal trainers right there in the Titan crew, and we will look over that information and make sure we fix it and get you right.
Well, that's that. So until next time.
The Baby Don't Hurt Me shirts are over on the Mike O'Hearn lifestyle page.
Those shirts are fire. I love those shirts.
You see anything of that last moment? Blood
No,
work, guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw a kid that he's 19 and he wants to know what to do to proceed his health and fitness for the next 40 years. So at 19 years old,
Great age.
um,
Great age.
you could give him some input, but first thing first is like you got to be surrounded by the right people because you're 19. So if you're surrounded by people that drink and go
Yeah.
out at night,
Just get in the
and,
Titan crew. For anybody that's not sure what they should be doing and stuff, get in the Titan crew. It's absolutely free for anybody that's subscribed to the meal plan or the training. With that being said, I see a couple more things about blood work. Yes, get your blood work done. Make sure that those markers are good. And the other one was Jeffrey. Did you see anything else?
Boom, Mike. Boom, boom. Thanks.
Yeah, if you herniated your disc in your back, we just got to modify the workout to make sure that you can keep training. Most you'd be surprised how many people have a herniated disc in the back and they still train, they still do their thing. So just keep that in mind as you decide that you really do want to stay healthy.
A lot of comments about people want to see you working with Devin Laird.
Oh, Devin.
Yeah, they want to see it.
They just want to see me get my ass kicked. We'll team up with Devin again, man. I love that cat. He's such a good human. Just, you talk about a warrior, dude. That's. Yeah, we'll keep talking about peptides. There are videos about my beliefs on peptides over on our YouTube, guys. So I know you guys are asking about peptides and stuff, but I've already talked about them a bit. And we'll definitely go into that again here next week. Oh, Stan Efferden and I are going to team up and talk about high blood pressure. So something I noticed for a lot of people that I've recommended to go over to Transcend is there's a lot of guys and girls that cannot do it because of the fact that they have high blood pressure. Well, then you can take medicine to make sure that your blood pressure comes down. However, from the discussions again, a lot of people on the blood pressure medicine find that there's side effects from that is not worth being on the high blood pressure. So it's like there's a lot to go over this. I don't have high blood pressure, so I have not dived into it as much as I should have. And so we're going to be, caught up to speed here with talking to Stan about the possibilities of what nutrition and things to get that down if you don't want to do medication. And even if you do medication, still, what can you do to pull that down to help double or triple the effects? So the medication, your nutrition, your training, all those things help to get you healthier. So that was one of the big discussions we'll have next week. And then we will also talk further about peptides because I am getting closer and closer on the idea and starting peptides. And so something for me, I need to know this wholeheartedly. That's it, guys. We out. Enjoy. Little pose out at the end here. Yeah, I got you. Hey, you guys, man, thanks for hanging out today. And again, I appreciate you. Keep doing your thing. Don't let the negativity in. It's you that's letting it in. It's not that there's not hate out there. Tons of hate, but it's up to you to let it in or not. Stay true to what you want to do. Talk to you.